If you had told me the number of crazy things we were going to experience over the course of the last 12 days, I would not have believed you.
Why are you doing an expedition like this? A lot of the time I've been speaking to people over the past couple of weeks, telling them what we're doing. Why is it that you're putting yourself in this situation?
Yeah, just trying to go back to the basics of living, basically. We're gonna fight through the jungle, through the rainforest.
Is there anything you aren't willing to kill or hunt?
No, bring it on.
Why have I chosen this expedition? I turned 30 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to start off with a bang, with something a bit different, something to test myself. It's to really submerge myself in that I'm no longer accustomed. You never know, one wrong bite, one wrong step, and it could lead to something catastrophic. Just living without my phone or technology, electricity, all of that, and see when you have time or real time for introspection without any form of interruption. Let's see what goes on in this mind of mine.
So we were all ready, excited to get on this flight, start this adventure and begin this journey. One small problem.
If you don't get your visa through with the J number, then you'd have to change your visa because they won't let you fly.
We didn't have a visa to Canada. We didn't think we needed one. It was just a layover to get onto our next flight. We only had an hour left till our flight was scheduled to leave. Things looked dire. Maybe this adventure wasn't going to start.
I got a reply. Yeah, I've been approved.
Just fucking go!
Packing our bags before we leave, and I wanted to see, we've obviously packed a few different bits between us.
We got chloride, we got tape, we got a fire starting kit, matches, fishing nets, some survival kit in case we get wet, we need to warm up, whistles, and something that's quite interesting I'll show you. Very sharp, almost like a barbed wire material. You use it to cut things up. So if we hunt or if we need to cut anything, wrap it around and we can cut meat. Gadget here, so it's a water bottle. We can have up to 400 to 600 liters of water with this. We've got a powerful torch. This projects up to 500 meters flashlight, so we can really see anything we want with it. And lastly, my favorite tools, knives.
Top 5 things before we go into the jungle. The hot sauce, the Peruvian hot sauce. There's not going to be light or electricity in this jungle, so this is something my girlfriend gave me. It's just a little nighttime light. Super essential. These tablets, anti-malaria medication. Yeah, the Amazon rainforest is a place where malaria is very, very rife. Most important things in the backpack is the cigars and it's the 2 whiskey flasks. And last but not least, the Under Armour Boxer Jock signature fit and feel boxer shorts. Just past 6:30 a.m. Today we make the journey to Iquitos, which is the northeastern part of Peru, which is the kind of entrance point into the Amazon rainforest. I think last night it kind of dawned on me what we're actually trying to achieve and what we're going out to do. I couldn't sleep, so I was up all night kind of reading about the depths and the varieties of things we're going to find in the Amazon, and yeah, some of the stuff is quite scary. So excited to see what these next few days brings, but slightly wary now. Let's get this cappuccino.
Close to starting our big journey in the Amazon jungle. First thing, it was to meet the team. So this man in front of me with the big triceps, his name's Christian. Christian is an ex-Marine, worked in Iraq, Afghanistan, Korea, and seen some pretty wild shit. He suffered 2 heart attacks and decided he wanted to go back into the jungle.
What do you think?
Those are fancy. Both sizes. One is 44 and the other is 45.
The time had come
We had our gear packed, but we still needed the services of the local shaman to make sure we were protected during our expedition. And to ward off any bad energies, he conducted his final ritual, and only then were we truly ready for lay ahead.
We're gonna be arriving there right around what, like 200 hours?
Ella un poco mayor, pero mi corazón no quiere comprender.
We hike about 45 minutes to go camp. So we get there about midnight. And we will carry all our armor with that, the blow gas, the bows. But anyway, the shotgun is faster. So we will have shotguns with full running. Because there's a puma, red puma, that sometimes they are very betrayers. Because you get, when you are hunting, especially for example, when I went hunting one night and I saw 2 big dogs, I always say, everything you do in the jungle, do it careful. If you are alone, walk every 5 minutes or 3 minutes, look behind, keep an eye on behind.
Dude, army ants are awesome to fucking see how they look these.
Yeah.
The bullet ants. Yeah, the bullet ants, the pistola, and periscope, locally.
Ella empezó a notar lo que siente mi amor. Se aleja más y más como la tarde del sol.
As our new friend and protector, Nesta, sang away in the background, it dawned on me. We were really about to do this. There was going to be no real protection, no contact with the outside world. It was just us with the elements. It had all been fun until then, telling everyone what I was going to do, deep in the Amazon jungle, going on an adventure. But shit, what if things went wrong? Started to sweat a little bit more. As we got up, there was no more time to think about anything negative. The time had come.
Come back. We had a great time, and after 10 years you can go and see someone else and start speaking to other guys, but for the first 10 years just more.
So after months of planning and preparation, we were finally here, ready to go, bags packed, with the team on the mission. I didn't really know what to expect.
I'd never thought I would be putting frog poison into my body, or shooting a monkey and eating it for breakfast.
But here we were, about to step into the unknown that was the jungle.
We'd met these guys less than 24 hours ago. Now, after an 8-hour boat ride, they were telling us to jump into this small fishing boat at midnight to go through the Amazon River in pitch black. Things were getting real.
So, just used the jungle toilet for the first time. It was successful. You know what? The wet wipes came in use. And now ready for some breakfast. Day 1, let's go. Buenos dias, buenos dias.
Day 1, morning. How was your first night's sleep?
Very dark, very loud, very humid, but it didn't get super cold. Very good. I think it was just very hard, but that's just you have to get used to it, right? The floor was quite hard.
And that is breakfast.
Snack.
No pepper, no Nando sauce.
Yeah, we
just
might put
that
some chili sauce on it though.
Man.
Fries. Didn't thoughts on having this raw?
Yeah, maybe not on day 1. Oh la la.
Killed that one.
That's protein.
And you may be watching this, thinking, yuck,
That looks disgusting. I'd never eat that. Just keep this scene in mind for later on, because these suri worms became a big part of our journey, and when we got home, they still were.
No, man, I need to cook it.
We've both had it.
No,
We've
man,
both had it. It's
Come
rolling. It's rolling, bruv.
Bro, come on. What? I just need to eat it like
Yeah,
that?
man, chuck it.
Fuck's sake, man.
Say nothing.
You say you want to eat everything, right?
Straight worms and bark. So it was only day 1, and here we were, being told to eat these worms for breakfast. The suri was about to become our first meal in the jungle. Just ask you, can you explain a bit about yourself, your tribe, and this area that we're in right now?
Okay, I was born here and I grew up here in this area we're at. Located in Ampiaco River, which is located in Loreto region. The province is Ramon Castilla, the district is Pebas, and the name of the village is Huitotos de Pucaurquillo. And also, that is the same ethnic group name, Huitoto.
Huitoto, and that's your tribe.
And that is my...
How many people in the Huitoto tribe speak English?
Unfortunately, only one person. I am the only one who can speak English.
In the whole tribe?
In the whole area here in the village.
Okay.
Yeah. Learning from books and cassettes at that time, trying to listen. I love sharing everything what I learned from my grandparents, and I love to show other people what we do have here, that we exist, that we are here. You know?
What's your advice to someone like me and Amir, who are coming to the Amazon for the first time? We're looking to experience new things. What's your best advice for us?
Be very careful every single movement you do in the jungle.
Why?
In the jungle, if you touch things that might be a spiky tree that you are not aware, before you step, look at it carefully. There might be snakes underneath the dry leaves, and if you find a jaguar, never run. Never. If you run, you are easy prey. Fight against it. One thing that you find a jaguar, definitely, if it is attacking you, you have to show that you are much more powerful than the jaguar.
Umberto stepped on it. What is it? It's a Bushmaster.
Shouldn't. Shouldn't do it.
Treat it, right? To preserve it, otherwise it will just go bad. Right?
That's
Fang.
every time we fight one.
We wanted to take a piece of the jungle home with us, so we went about deskinning this Bushmaster snake.
The hell is that? Fruit? Eggs.
Carefully removing its skin and then nailing it to some wood to dry out overnight. We had our first souvenir from the jungle.
So we've just woken up on day 2, and to be honest, it was a rough night. I've woken up left, right and centre by mosquitoes. The whole of my back is destroyed in bites, and I don't feel very rested.
So today I decided to upgrade. I upgraded to my shirts, as you can see, trousers, boots. Should be bulletproof hopefully. Let's see. Am I supposed to show? Why did you say for?
My life had fundamentally changed. From now on, it would be before the jungle and after the jungle. As you can see, he has been absolutely destroyed.
Kambo is a ceremony that feels like you did that night you struck the poison on the throat. And now Christian is going to apply on you. He's going to mix it with his saliva, which is better.
Then water.
Yeah. No water. Some people mix it with water and it's not a stick. It doesn't stick in your skin. But with saliva it's a lot better and it helps to mix the poison better in a better way.
So it's only day 3 and starting to lose track of time and day. Preparing this whole morning for a ceremony which is known as the Kambo ceremony, which last night we extracted the poison from the frog.
Poison will be there, so your body will be absorbing the poison into your blood system.
After filling ourselves with 6 litres of liquid, we're going to inject that blood, the poison into our bloodstream. And as the guys put it here, take us to the edge of life and death. I'm quite apprehensive about this. At least 2 litres of that needs to be drunk per person to pretty much ensure that we do indeed throw up.
You guys are well aware of what's going to happen with Kambo. From the beginning to end.
It's a lot better and it helps to mix the poison better in a better way. So after he burns your skin, and he will put the small portion of it on the burnt part of your body. It's not gonna be like a burn, but a little bit. Then you will feel after a couple of maybe seconds or 10 seconds, depending on how is your body. Sometimes some people waited for over a minute. People waited 5 seconds, 10 seconds until you feel like your bloodstream, like your blood flowing in your body really quick. You will start feeling it from your feet like hot. And then also depends on how many
gates.
I call them gates. How many gates you have in your body, and how much poison you're gonna have. So the poison will be there, so your body will be absorbing the poison into your blood system. And yeah, the sensation that you might have, or sometimes not, is this is to purge your body. Some people call it the jungle vaccine. This is to increase your immune system, and it does. It For example, if your liver is not working properly, will come and slap your liver. Come on, get up and work. You know, kind of will clean all the toxins in your body, and you will sweat. You might go to the toilet to pee.
What do you mean? Just while we're sitting down?
You might.
You might lose sensation, basically.
Yeah.
But I know you are aware of that. You can stand up and go a little bit farther, and then you will sweat. There will be a couple of times that you will feel very weak in your body. Some people look pain. You might get, but I want to be very honest.
Yep.
You might lose the vision for a couple of seconds. For a couple of seconds. And no worries.
Breathing control.
For sure. I promise you, you will not die. That's one thing you have to bear in mind, that you will not die. You might have the sensation that you get to the edge of life and death. Let poison work in your body. No worries, whatever happens. Try to control it. Some people faint. Some people are not faint. But I want you to know what might happen. And to be aware that if that happens, this is the time. So I was told already, I'm ready to avoid you panicking. Yeah? If you panic, then there's things you might want to run, you might despair, you want to, if you know, but if you know, it is happening. Okay. The secret, take deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale.
Yeah, because Miller will be ready to grab you. Haga el masaje a su hombro, masaje. Levántalo el masaje a su hombro.
Humberto, necesitamos manos, viejo. Necesitamos manos acá, necesitamos manos.
Too hard on your head.
Feel it in my bloodstream. You know, it got in. I think it only took like 10-15 seconds, and suddenly I started to feel a little bit dizzy, but mainly my vision started to go. My heart rate went up. I sweated so much. I was super hot, and one thing I did notice is that my vision started to gradually break down and reduce, and my field of view was narrowing. Very weird feeling. I've never ever since felt this way. It was difficult to breathe.
Throw it.
At this point, I'd come out of my Cambo experience, getting back to feeling normal. But I was worried. Was Amir okay? Had things gone wrong? Or was this just part of it?
Now we're making our own bows to be used as bows and arrows. It's laborious work, so as you can see, here's mine. We've been shaving off the edges for the past hour or so, trying to get it as thin and flexible as possible. It's taking myself and Amir a lot longer than the boys here, and it's also in the middle of the most hottest part of the day. So let's see how it goes.
There you go. You hit it. Yeah.
So Nestor, what do we have here?
Here, as we are going hunting, I need to train you with all the weapons we are going to use while we're exploring the jungle, because you will hunt.
Okay.
We will give you the honor to hunt for the team, and I want you to be ready to use all the weapons we brought. That's it.
Cool.
You put it there.
So let me do it.
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Yep. There you are. The hammer. This is the hammer. This is the trigger. Yeah, then it's ready to go.
Nice, ready to go.
In terms of aim, where should I be?
Yeah. There is a...
I see the line.
Yeah.
That should be aiming at the target?
Yes.
Cool. And then I put this here.
Yeah. Press it.
Press it hard.
Yeah, press it as much as you can.
Hello.
Bite.
No bite.
So we've just spent the morning collecting cassava and making a bag to take the cassava. As you can see, me and Amir have all this, but Nestor and Christian, they're both being lazy.
Exactly.
They're not taking anything. They're just laughing. They're just laughing at us.
You asked for work earlier.
No, we didn't.
It's true, we did. We did ask for work.
Stay busy.
So the whole team's just getting packed up and ready to leave base camp to embark on the adventure. I've just packed my bag. It's very, very heavy. The time has finally come to embark on the survival expedition of hunting, surviving, living out in the wild. The team has prepped us really well. We've made some bows and arrows. We've learned how to cook. We've learned how to survive. And now it's really about this next stage. Well, the team's done all they can do. Now it's up to me and Amir. So
Exactly, yeah. We're ready for it.
let's go.
Let's go.
Woo! Damn, we're ready. Let's do it.
hunt. Water break. Who's that? Who's that? Dylan's surviving, you know. What do you think?
Fresh.
Alright, so we just walked exactly 13 kilometers, 18,000 steps, and we've got to checkpoint number 1. We'll be staying here.
Oh, it melted.
We gotta do it.
So here we were, our first proper meal in the jungle. An eel found in the lake near us. Fishing for eels in the UK is illegal. It definitely wasn't in the jungle.
So it's only 6 PM. It's completely dark. We're in the middle of absolutely nowhere. We've just, one of the guys has just caught an electric eel, so we've just eaten that. Food supplies are extremely low, and we're kind of losing our sanity. Whereas our team are out there enjoying themselves, bathing butt naked in a creek which is quite dirty. But they're doing their thing. Okay, can we sing our song then?
Which song?
Our song.
Yeah.
We only have one song.
Yeah.
3, 2,
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
And I
Wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey. I am just a simple Nestor trying to show his world to others.
Woohoo!
Boom.
Yeah, bro.
I love
To
it.
be very honest.
Stick it just there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
This is us.
You know what I realised?
I slept on this bloody rod last night, whatever it is.
I've got one.
Okay, at nighttime when we go hunting at nighttime or when we wait the animals on the
They'll be nearer.
platform, no, the eyes,
They glow.
they shine.
It will help.
It's very, very helpful. So you just shoot wherever it's shining
Yeah.
the eyes. It's easier, much easier to hunt at nighttime.
I know you went out with Lionel and Dalmio to catch them.
Yeah, we went with Miller actually.
Oh, with Miller.
Yes.
How was it?
We went about, I think it was about 9 PM. Super dark. We got the flashlights on, machetes, and the guns. We're actually going out to hunt some monkeys, but as we were looking around, we just found a couple of logs just laying around here and there. The gigantic sizes, so as you can see some here, they're very big. And yeah, we basically hunted them and left the trace behind, so we didn't take it with us. We left it on a trace, so then when we were tracking back, we were picking them up and put them in our little, Miller made a little backpack. What would you fancy?
Give me the thigh. Yeah.
That looks dope, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Here you go. Enjoy.
Enjoy you.
Frog is a delicacy, you know. A lot of places love it. Yeah. chicken? Better. Let's go.
So we are a team.
Estamos en la montaña.
That we are in the jungle.
Acá mis amigos digo que nos diera cuidado que aquí estamos nosotros para cuidarlos
Here,
todo el día.
your friends as guests. Make sure that you are in good hands.
De las culebras, de todas cosas lo que puede pasar, ¿no?
You be careful with the snakes and
Pedirles
some
a-
things might happen.
Pedirle al abuelo del monte también que
Let
nos
us ask to the grandfather of the jungle to take care of us.
también que nos provee algo de sus crías, de sus animales para alimentarnos esta tarde.
And also ask him to provide us some food.
We'll put it all in. 3, 2, 1. Maki Sapa!
That's it.
Yeah, that's the
That's the power.
Yeah, the power. Yeah. You over there. Wait.
What do you want to show? What you want to show? Put it in your mouth.
This is the power.
Oh, that's a nice shot. That's a nice. Oh.
One more.
How'd you fit that in your mouth? What is it that you do? What is his occupation?
When he was very young, he started to work in the jungle,
A cazar, pescar,
hunting, fishing,
sacar madera.
logging.
Why did he do that? As a job, or he did it to provide for his family?
He started like that because he didn't have parents.
Oh, okay. Okay, and what is family? How does his family look like now? How many children does he have?
Thanks to the jungle nowadays, fishing and hunting, he did all the things to take care of the family. And thanks to those things right now, he's got his children, and he's so happy with it.
Are you worried about how the new generation is taking things, how they are progressing and maybe sometimes losing the traditional values of what you have grown up with?
Yes, and too much. And it is a lot because they will not know the things that we know. That is why he doesn't want his children to go away from him, because they need to learn and also teach his generation as well. Their generation.
So I just started fishing here now at the creek at checkpoint 2, base camp number 2. And as you can see, the water is quite deep here. And yeah, caught my first fish. As you can see, it's a piranha. I didn't think there would be any piranhas here, but there are. We're actually about to go in here later on to take a little bath, but we might have to reconsider that. Not so sure about this now. Very good. Look at this one. It's got the sharp fins.
Alright, Dylan, what do we have for catch of the day? So this is some fish that we just caught about 1 hour ago. Barbecued, on fire, seasoned with salt and nothing else. About to go ham on these. We haven't eaten anything else.
And we also have some fish soup over here.
The lads prefer it fish soup style. Nestor's meant to be on a diet, but he's not.
Lester lads here. Where's the piranha?
Don't tell you la paña.
Here we go. First bite.
I think it's too hot. Too hot at the moment. Are there going to be lots of bones?
Okay, so it's 8:30 p.m. The team's
Very good.
going to start getting ready to go on our nighttime hunt.
6 of us and we're splitting up into 3 different teams. Each team will have 1 shotgun with around 4 to 5 bullets. What we catch will be our food for tomorrow, so it's quite an important hunt. Let's see how it goes.
Hold it and pull the trigger. Okay?
Yeah.
Do not do it. If you do it, you are going to do it. Yeah? Take a deep breath. While you're holding, shoot it.
Oh, be careful.
You understand? You get it?
Yeah.
Okay. That is the secret. Take a deep breath, hold it and...
Alright boys, let's go.
Ain't good.
Fuck! What? We're gonna have to cross the bridge.
Hey.
He's gone the wrong way.
No, I'm trying to look for a better way.
To go down there?
Yeah, let's go down there.
I think that's better, even though it's worse.
Mira, está muerto.
You pick it up. Not fully.
First hunt for tonight.
To be successful in hunting wildlife, sometimes we had to climb the trees and stay in hammocks, keeping as quiet as possible.
Can we hit you in the head again?
Having just shot this monkey, we needed to find a way to take it back to camp, so we made our own bags from nature around us.
Hey Daniel, slept alright?
I slept alright, but I've got about 4,000 bites and I'm itching everywhere.
Yeah. The biggest thing yesterday for me was my back, but
I can't remember life before mosquitoes.
the bath was quite nice in the creek.
The bath was amazing.
So down there, last night was amazing. We came back, we pampered ourselves, we had the powder all over us,
And then,
we had the face cream,
and then,
we were living right here. And then literally an hour later, the boys were like, okay, get ready to go out for a hunt.
I don't know, if the same situation arises tonight, I don't know if I'm going out for a night hunt. But I felt so good.
It's crazy. So let's move on to the kitchen now. Let's see what Miller's cooking. So, what do we have here? So, as you can see, we got some nice monkey soup for breakfast. And then obviously we got our hot waters on the side. And this is the rest of the hunt. So we'll be salting these and smoking them for lunch. And maybe even dinner.
This is the one we use for fishing.
Very good. And this is Nestor's AK-47 Dylan used yesterday.
You really ate it?
Yeah, I finished it.
Did you just chuck it?
Ma,
Be real.
I ate it.
How much of it did you eat?
Yeah.
Proof.
Go like this?
Even more clear.
Ramen.
I don't know, man. It's very chewy. There's a lot of bones, and I just dropped a piece.
Use your hands.
I can't. My teeth hurt. Like when I bite into it.
All right. It's not good. I don't like it.
It's not flavoursome at all.
There's no flavour. It's chewy. The only reason I'm eating it is just we need
more hungry
stuff in our body.
Yeah, but it's super chewy. Like I don't know.
What's
what it
this?
is.
The feet?
That's the feet. And he said it's a delicacy.
Try the feet on video.
Hold this. Well, we don't want to be having the fat, right? Look how much fat there's on there. And the skin. Alright. Ready for this?
Oh man, that sounds awful.
That has a lot of tendons, ligaments. Yeah.
It's not good.
It's not good. So we just finished breakfast, very tasty. The caiman was the best. The monkey wasn't, but already we are looking forward to lunch. This is what we got for lunch. We're gonna smoke it a little bit, semi-cook it, put some salt, and then as we get to next checkpoint this evening, we're gonna start another fire, cook it properly, and then have it there.
We're about to start the hike. About 3 hours deep into the jungle. The boys are ready, we're ready. Let's go. Nesta, don't get us lost this time, please. Can you promise?
Yeah, I promise.
You promise?
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's minky in it. What the fuck did you get yourself into?
I don't know, it's a deep swamp and oh man, it's gone all the way.
To your knees.
No, but yeah.
Inside as well. We move, Dylan. Extraction is only a few kilometers away.
Yeah, but I can't walk like this. It's like...
Our overall goal was to get to the extraction point of the jungle. As we were deep within, we had to hike to a point where Christian would come on a boat, come and collect us, finally taking us out of the jungle.
Christian!
Where the fuck are you?
Extraction!
Whack it on, let's go. Suck you up. We're soldiers out here.
It's alive, right?
No, aqui para ele venir a lombra. Oh, brinca.
Yeah. We just got to the jungle. This snake almost wrapped around us.
Boa constrictor.
We managed to get it first. Dalmian put a bullet in the head, as you can see here. Still got a heartbeat. I can feel it moving. But hey, we're on top. Extraction, baby. Currently, it's midday. Me and Dylan and the squad are lost in the depth of the jungle, trying to find the right path.
Yeah, the wake is right there.
It's been hours, we're going hungry and looking for the trail. Edging closer and closer. Right, Dill?
Yeah, destroyed.
Yeah, this is the first.
We just had a 6-hour hike. I think we got lost for a bit at the start, but eventually we made it. For about a good hour, I think, right? Good hour. And we weren't just sitting down, we were just like walking around getting exhausted. But the problem was we started at midday and it was super hot, like very hot. We were all drenched. I think we can agree that today was the hardest hike, like much harder than the first day. But the good thing was that obviously we had a good hunt yesterday. So as we got to camp, got quite dark quite quickly, but we had some food to just quickly whack on the fire and warm up and eat. So I think Dylan shot this last night. What is it, Dylan?
It's called Zorro.
Zorro.
It's a Spanish fox.
This is what we got. So yeah, that's all the food we're getting. No carbs, just protein, and looking forward to it. Technology, you know.
We got the pillow. We got the mat. We got the bag. We got the vibes. Soccer play and then move to plan B. Hey. Giving it over to the neighbor. There he is. The vibes are top tier. Nestor's over there.
Yeah, buddy. Nestor, show yourself. Yeah, buddy.
Hi.
So, you know the monkey I showed you earlier? Apparently we're gonna have a monkey soup like yesterday for breakfast. Looking forward to it. Yeah, the boys, 3 chefs working on the monkey soup. And in other story, we have an update on Dylan's back. Dylan, how are we feeling?
Yeah, alright. There's a nice cooling sensation now.
Mm-hmm.
For the whole trip, I'd been struggling with bites on my back. Each day, my backpack would rub against the sweat, making these bites unbearable.
Speaking of which, you still owe me a massage from the time
I do, but I was going to give it to you last night, but I couldn't get to your tent. Doctor, what do you think? Is he going to make it?
Yeah, he's gonna make it.
Ow!
Hello, welcome to the jungle. Today we are going to have monkey soup.
My mum was born there, but then when she was 9 or 8 years old, they had to move to England because...
So, tell us what we eat in here.
This is the yuca grains, cassava grains that toasted. This is what we usually carry when we go hunting, and because it can last for a long time.
Yeah, so it's like a powder, right, that we
Yeah,
made for you at camp, and then you just mix it with hot water, and then it kind of like turns into this texture.
Yeah, it's mixed with the soup of the
monkey soup.
Yeah, monkey soup.
To be fair, you should have a few spoons of this. This is the one that's going to keep you going.
But it tastes awful.
It's better than the water type.
And it's mixed with so many flies. I hate this. I can't anymore.
Monkey. And let's show them the crocodile we're having later, the caimans.
This is for later.
That's for later, no?
Yes.
Now.
If you want it, if you want to have it now, then you want to have it right now.
Yeah, let's eat it now.
Yep.
Wait for it to get ready, I guess. Thanks. So we've just barbecued the caiman and it's ready to eat. So off the grill, onto the plate. Let's see what we got.
I'm fed up, man. These fucking flies.
Ask Miller, he could help you out.
With what?
Miller, I don't like the flies.
Tokai, please.
No, it's not tokai, it's bees.
What is this?
Bees, wasps.
Why are there so many?
Alright, so we got a new batch of food, boys.
Is that a monkey?
No, just cleaned up. That meat looks good. That looks like beef. Monkey? Or the fox?
Porcupine.
See, that looks good. That looks like home.
Hallelujah! This tastes good. Let me try this one.
Good. All right, so Dylan's having this. All right, let's see.
What's the best thing with eating?
It's very fatty, not fatty, oily. It's got taste. It's not as chewy, right? It's not chewy.
Mate, that's good.
Good meat.
Muy bueno, muy bueno.
It's not that muy bueno.
No, it is, man.
but compared to the monkey, it's something else. Look at this.
Full
It's still a tree.
proper jungle, man.
Scared of heights, and this doesn't.
Throw back the stick for you.
Fucking mozzies. Dog guy! At least I'm the heaviest, we know it holds the weight.
Try to step.
Yeah, told you.
Concentrate what you're doing.
Checkpoint 2 of the day. Getting closer to extraction, as you can see. I'm absolutely drenched. And we got half the squad over here. We're almost there, waiting for Dylan and the rest of the gang at the creek. We'll catch some water, filter it, and we'll move. Hopefully in an hour or so we'll get back to extraction. Rest of the train arriving.
Dehydrated.
Did you guys have stock?
Literally 2 minutes up the road, but just where there was water. Okay, we're nearly close to the extraction point. The last few days have been tough. Nestor?
Dile a Gripe que estamos en la boca de la quebrada, no es necesario mandar las coordenadas porque va a demorar más de 40 minutos.
Wait, how did they get through this? Oh, they probably went through here.
Que salimos ahí al mismo punto, estamos saliendo
Oh, it's near, it's very near.
en la quebrada,
I can feel it.
Alright, we're almost at extraction after 4 days of strenuous. Like, heart rate is at 155. We just use the satellite phone to communicate with a boat that's picking us up. We're very close. It's a matter of minutes and meters now. Extraction should be here.
After 7 days in the jungle, deep in the jungle, we can finally see the light.
We've arrived. This is it. Point of extraction. Boats are going to be over here.
We are about 30 to 40 meters away from the extraction point. Yeah.
No one's here yet, but hopefully they'll arrive soon. We did it!
Extraction! Let's go!
Woo! Umberto, my guy here, is creating a path for the boat that's going to extract us soon. Yeah, it's great to see the sky. Where the fuck are they?
No, estamos surque más arriba, surque no nos ven, todavía estamos escondidos en la quebrada.
Le vimos, ya le vimos. Ya vimos una cosita chiquita.
¿Chiquita? Tú sabes que es grande. Aguanta un pedazo, ¿sí? Aguanta un pedazo más. Miren. Miren por acá.
Christian! Did you go the wrong way again?
We're here!
Amphibio gay! Amphibio gay! Amphibio gay! Bring me the noodles!
Extraction safety done. We did it!
Extraction!
numbers? Is everyone in? Nesta?
So we just arrived at the extraction point. Just got extracted. And now we've made it to camp. Looking forward to some food.
Ah, one more obstacle, man. What is this?
Christian, can I ask a favour?
It's actually. Oh my God. It is. They didn't lie.
What?
They didn't lie to us. Antonio.
Mila.
Buenos dias.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Antonio, you back today?
What are you saying, boss?
Look, every mouthful I'm taking, I can feel the carbs like going into my system. Fuck, man.
Let's get it again. We're at camp, and yes, we're washing our clothes for the past 3 days. Disgusting.
The whole trip.
Yeah,
Wash-
I've actually been, yes.
Washing the backpack as well?
Oh, yes.
Everything smells of eel.
This is my clothes, and this is my clothes. I'm not going to show you my underwear because it has too many holes. Too many holes.
So part of it. Happy days.
It's our final evening here in the Amazon jungle. We're sitting all together. We've just made some homemade candles using wax from a specific tree in the Amazon, and it's a melancholic moment. It's obviously going to be the last time we're all here together. Everyone's kind of sitting as the rain's falling. And as you can see, the kind of candles in the background, and the guys are doing something that's called ampiri, which is tobacco in kind of its purest form mixed with some cocoa powder. The Last Supper. Boom.
It's been raining for the past 24 hours. We were trying to go hunt for the whole night last night, but unfortunately we couldn't go out. It's really bad. But yeah, the time has come. We're gonna head back to Pebas today. We've got to catch our boat to Leticia, so yeah.
Saying bye to the jungle, but it's been one hell of a ride.
Yeah, it has.
It's going to be weird leaving the jungle and going back to normality and kind of using our phones, connecting to the internet, looking at sports scores, being able to buy water which is cold, using a sink for the first
But
time
even
in a
talking
while.
to family and friends,
Yeah,
and like
talking
just
to people.
connecting to people, you know, even like work or whatnot. So
Yep, it's going to be interesting.
We have just left the boat 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, on the way to Pebas. The full squad's here, but the boat has stopped working. Only the oil in the propeller is jammed, so it doesn't go through to the propeller, and yeah, we've got some issues basically. I suggested some cooking oil next to me in the kitchen, and yeah, I think that's the only solution we have. So we've put in some cooking oil inside the propeller engine to hopefully get us a few more hours down the river.
But it's been a great 10 days in the jungle, in the depths of the jungle. And now we go back to whatever reality has in store for us.
it's our final meal in the jungle. What do you think, Bill?
10 stations. No more
Very
monkey
nice.
soup. No more frogs.
Check this out.
We have Parmesan cheese. We're living the good life.
There's no more corn.
What do you think, Lester?
Yeah, I think look at it.
What do you think?
It's good, yeah.
It's very good.
I prefer the monkey soup, to be honest.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that.
Alright, so we brought the whole team out to Bebas, where we're going to be extracting tonight to go to Leticia. And we're treating them some drinks and food. The whole squad's here. Here we are. Some chicken and some drinks. The boys. And obviously Dylan's playing his tunes.
Ten times more.
Okay, but they looked after us in the jungle, so this is just to say thank you.
Salud! Salud to everyone. Salud.
Cheers.
To surviving.
Cheers. Salud por sobrevivir.
Cheers, cheers.
Extraction!
Extraction!
Alright, so it's 8 AM. We've been on a boat about 10 hours. This has pretty much been our bed. Didn't sleep over there. I was sleeping over there. I hadn't been off the boat, but at least we made good. A bit pretty high. And we've had the worst sleep a bit there, so it isn't too bad. We're almost there now. That's definitely pretty good. Alright, go. We just got to Santa Rosa and went to get our exit stops from the Peruvian office. Right now we're crossing the Amazon River to the Leticia, and Nesta is officially in Colombia, I think. Nesta! You're officially in Colombia! How does it feel? How is it at the border? Yeah? Bro, who the fuck got me here, bro? That's disgusting. Baby cool. Why that? I go by.
And there we have it. In the far distance, Brazil, Colombia and Peru. The jungle that tried to conquer us, but we conquered it. Oh, it's crazy to think how something so simple like a sink can feel like such a luxury after spending so long in not the desert. God, I'm losing it. The jungle. I will never take a sink for granted again.
The last 11, 12, I think maybe 13 days together. It's been a pleasure, hanging out with you, you showing us the jungle, us showing you a bit of the city. What are the main differences between the jungle and village life compared to life outside the jungle?
Oh man, how to change the comfortability is completely, totally different with the air conditioning here. No, I am enjoying it, to be very honest.
Yeah.
And look at these beds, very comfortable. And that I know in the jungle, compared to this lifestyle, is much harder than the city, But also I have to consider to have a good quality of life in the city, like in a place like this, for example, in Colombia and Leticia, you need money for that. And for a villager, it is not possible to afford for them to have this type of life.
For 10 days or for 12 days, we didn't really think about money at all.
Yeah,
all we thought about was hunting and making sure we can eat.
Exactly, that's what I do when I go back to the village.
And that's a nice feeling, don't you think? Where you're not thinking about money.
You don't have bills to pay at the end of the month. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I stay in the village. I enjoy the life in the village as well.
The last 12, 13 days, you and many other people spoke of the spirit of the jungle and the spirits and the energies. Can you tell me a bit more about that and what that means?
And actually, and we believe that every single plant, it has spirits behind. That, for example, when you go into the jungle, you ask for permission to, we call it the mother of the jungle.
The jungle.
We should respect the jungle because, yes, we should and we have to, because that the jungle provides us life. You can build your house by taking the wood from the jungle. You can go hunting in the jungle to provide food to your family. Everything, one thing I would like to compare, for example, in the cities, for example, we mentioned sometime, let's go to the center of the city where there are supermarkets and the main square.
And Wi-Fi.
And Wi-Fi, that is the center, right?
Mm.
But in the village, when we say let's go to the center, that means let's go to the virgin jungle.
Mm.
And I was comparing, we get there the meat, we get there food, and we also use the word center, but in the way of deep in the jungle. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
different. You have to go away from the civilization and to go to the center. But here in the city, you go
towards civilization.
It's the opposite way.
Yeah. Is the jungle dangerous?
Every single day, every single step you took in the jungle, every single movement you take, it is dangerous for sure.
Mm.
But if you do it carefully, then you can survive. You can live for a long time. You can enjoy it if you are careful. If you are not careful, you might suffer for sure.
Well, I'd like to say thank you, for helping, guiding, assisting both physically and spiritually as we were in the jungle. It's been an experience that we will remember for a very, very long time. It's been nice to share this time with you outside of the jungle as well and show you some things. You showed us hunting, jungle medicine, cutting down woods. We showed you cappuccinos, pedicures,
Pedicures.
cocktails.
I had in my mind that pedicures is for ladies' things.
No, all people can do pedicures. So we got to show you some different things.
I felt really weird yesterday when I was there.
Yeah,
when
but
the girl
man,
was working with my feet.
your feet feel good, right?
Yeah,
There you
and
go.
nail painted.
Yeah, there you go. So we're good to go. We're leaving very soon. Me and Amir are going to Medellin. You will be taking the boat back to the village, and then when are you back in the jungle?
And
Next week?
After this, I have some things to do, and then I will. During this week, I will go hunting. I will go back hunting again.
Okay.
So that's what I usually do when I'm home.
Enjoy your monkey soup. We will enjoy our hamburgers and cheeseburgers.
I would also like to thank you guys, first of all, for choosing to come here with us, and you gave us the opportunity, the chance to meet you.
Mm.
And now I consider you as a friend. No, I consider you as a friend more, one more friend, and part of the family now. So guys, and whenever you want to come back, whenever you want to come, my home is there available. Come here.
I told you, when I have a son, if I have a son, when he turns 15 or 16, I'll bring him to the jungle and we can take him out hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, bro.
I appreciate it. Thank
Rule
you.
of the jungle!
Ah.
Always watch your six! Always watch your six!
Thank you, sir. Okay, so we're just leaving Colombia.
It's behind us.
Behind us, and we have just got into Brazil. And Nestor started the day having only been to one country. Now he's been to Peru, Colombia, and Brazil. Third country. So let's do this. We're on our way. We're on our way to buy some sandals.
So we just got to Brazil predominantly for one reason, and that is to buy sandals. For who? For Dylan. After what happened in the jungle.
If you see my ants have eaten up every single part of this sandal. So we are here to find the one.
Basically, we're at wholesale sandal stores here in Brazil. So let's go.
Wait, these are premium things, man.
They look quite smart, you know, I'm not gonna lie.
So we're in Brazil. We've just crossed over to
Yeah, I'm
buy
asking
these
how much is
sandals, but we don't know the conversion rate for the Brazilian peso or whatever it may be. So we're going in a bit blind here, but the sandals are fantastic. Feeling fresh right now.
Well, compared to what you had of anything would feel fresh, mate.
Yeah. If you see this,
and you see this, you know it's an upgrade. Cartago, the great outdoors, versus ants, who love sweat. The time has come. I've picked my fresh new flip-flops, made in Brazil. And it's time to get rid of the ant-infected sandalia. Come with me.
E a tua sandália, você vai levar?
Yes, sim. Boom! Woo!
Yeah, give us a short summary. What are we about to speak about? What are we about to dive into?
I think it's difficult to give a summary of what the 12 days in the jungle were, but I think it's probably a good time. We've spent 4 or 5 days outside of the jungle, in a new country, in a city, back to a bit of normality to kind of assess and kind of reflect on a trip of a lifetime.
I think we didn't really know what to expect. So we landed in Lima, we were there for a few days, and then we got to Iquitos. Even at that point, we still didn't know what to expect. So we were getting very nervous as the time got closer, and the closer I think it got to the date that we started, I feel like the more we kind of like were feeling it, you know,
yeah,
feeling the excitement and the nervousness.
Day one, straight into it, first morning, eating live worms this big. Day two, the most poisonous snake in the jungle, right on our doorstep, taking the skin off.
Before breakfast.
Before breakfast. Day 2.5, eating a huge rat for dinner.
Yeah.
Doing all these crazy spiritual ceremonies.
Yeah, so we didn't know what to expect, obviously, right? I mean, this was not part of the plan, let's just say. We thought we were going to go into the jungle and do jungle things, right? And then obviously we get there and they tell us that we need to, you know, do ceremonies to get in tune to the jungle a little bit. And
Kambo was obviously the kind of crazy one. And this is what I was saying the other day. I'm so happy I didn't have access to the internet. Because if I had Googled Kambo and the effects and
don't Google it.
the challenges and the kind of things that could go wrong, there's no chance I would have done it. So it was a blessing that we didn't have access to the internet, because otherwise there's no chance I would have done it. And I kind of walked into it, I already look at it as like an out of body experience. Like, it doesn't feel like it was me there. Life has gone back to normal and you kind of take things in your stride when you're there. But right now, reflecting and looking back is crazy. Like, to think about some of the things we did, and like we were going crazy. But we were, my grandmother gave me some peanuts and we were giving 3 or 4 out to one another every day just as a snack to keep ourselves going. We're talking about killing animals. We're talking about eating animals which are not tasty. Like, it's not fun. Eating monkey is not fun. Eating crocodile is very fun because it's actually quite tasty.
Tastes like chicken, right?
No, a bit more like fish.
yeah, more fish. It was more oily, so it was nice to sort of grill.
Being covered in wasps and mosquitoes. I mean, you probably can't see, but I've still got hundreds and hundreds of marks all around my body just because I got bit so much and then I was itching in the night without me knowing. And it's really messed up my body. I've never shot an animal before, okay?
The recoil.
First of all, the recoil was crazy, but it's obviously, it's quite wild in terms of you're killing someone.
Yeah.
You need to kill that person or that animal for survival.
Right, exactly.
But obviously in this day and age where, like I alluded to earlier, you're going to the supermarkets to buy your meat, or you're going to the restaurant to get your meat. You're going back to the very essence. It's you in the wild, you have to kill this animal. And I remember I shot it, I missed. It kind of started walking again, and I put in another bullet, brought it back, shot it, and killed it. And it fell down from the tree. This was a fox. Fell down from the tree, and it landed on another branch. You bring it back to camp, and like and everyone's like, "Oh yes, you guys got food for us." It was like, it was crazy because he brought home 2 monkeys, I brought home a fox. Tribesmen were like,
they were celebrating.
Yeah, because it wasn't about the fact that you shot something. It wasn't about the sport. It was about the fact that we're going to eat tomorrow morning.
You get lost.
It's not like there's no directions. There's the only thing, the way they direct is. So see here, yeah, it's as they're walking, they'll be doing this.
Yeah, you break off the branch.
You break off the branch. 5 meters later, you break off the branch, and that is your only way to know to follow that.
You're sending you're leaving crumbs for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not easy. The amount of times we got lost, and that's scary because you're not getting lost in the shopping center. This is real,
and you're making your own ways, right? And then sometimes that way, changes. And like, let's just say we've been on a path. If you were to go back on that path in like a few days' time,
it's
that
already
path
regrown.
is already regrown. That's how quickly
That's
it regrows.
crazy.
It's crazy. Like,
you just have ants, you have scorpions, you have tarantulas, you have wasps. The amount of times we were walking and we got told.
The first day, wasn't it? The first day we were walking on the hike.
Oh,
we saw a jaguar footprint. Yeah, on the first day.
Oh
On the very first day on the creek.
And then when I was sleeping that night, day 8 or day 9, we were in the evening with the whole tribe. They don't play games. They're not used to doing anything apart from hunting. And we started playing a few games with them, like, oh, we'll tell you 2 facts about us, right? One's a lie, one's truth. And they had to decide, kind of. They were all talking like, oh, I don't know. Da, 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 da. That was very fun because it felt like we were connecting with these people really well. You need to be very confident and able in the face of the unknown. For me, that's it. You need to be able to take all of your norms, all of your routines, everything that you know about yourself, and put it to one side. And if somebody says you have to eat this worm, or somebody says you have to eat this monkey, or you have to kill this, or you have to hike when you don't want to hike, I'm quite like, when I don't want to do something, I don't do it. But you have to be able to just turn away and like create a jungle Dylan. Not city Dylan, not real life Dylan, jungle Dylan.
Yeah, for me, I would say something similar as well. Like, I would say purpose. When you go into the jungle, you need to have the purpose. You need to know why you're there and how you're going to get out. And I think when you know that you need to survive and your purpose is survival, then you start seeing the jungle as a playground to use the different trees, the different signals, the different signs. And with that, with food, you start thinking differently. One thing I found very powerful in the jungle that I didn't think that I have so much freedom. I've traveled around the world. I've never been in an area where I've absolutely utilized everything around me to an absolute 100%. Like, there was nothing that, was told us, you're not allowed to do. We were allowed to do everything.
Creating ropes and this and
literally, we've done everything, and having that mentality, even in a city life, having a purpose and being able to sit as a playground and treating a little bit like the jungle, and being able to be focused and use what's around you to get to your end goal, I think that's the biggest takeaway I had from the jungle.
So, been here for a few hours at the Oxford Hospital this morning. Basically what's happened, I've had a lump since I've left the jungle for the past, say, month now. We don't know, I didn't know what it was. So I've been going to the GP, they've been trying to give me antibiotics, all sorts of treatment, shampoos, but it's just
hasn't got any better, and if anything, it's gotten a bit worse than the lump, and has a crater now, sort of thing. So they've referred me to the doctors at the JJR at Oxford. I've come down here, and apparently after doing blood tests and I don't know, what's it called, ultrasound, they've managed to see that there's a living insect or a worm or whatever underneath my skin, and it's growing. And so since then, they've got about 4 or 5 specialists come over. They're interested to know what we've been up to, sort of thing, and what we've done. And yeah, they've dug in further. They've left some gel now. They're trying to suffocate it so it comes to the surface so they can snatch it. But just recently, they've actually managed to see it's a few millimeters big, maybe 1 or 2 actually. Yeah, we still don't know what it is, but it's in there, definitely moving, and they can see it now. So they've eliminated all the other possibilities, but they've narrowed it down to a parasite, and they're going to see if they could extract it safely without having to, you know, open the scalp and maybe do even surgery. So hopefully this is going to work, and I'll be out here soon. But it's cool to see that, you know, we've left the jungle for a month now, even more now. It's about 6 weeks, and it's just cool to see that the jungle hasn't left us. It's still there.